All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday if you're on my side of the world. If you're on the other side of the world, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome again to the stream. Here we are, City Skylines 2. I never thought I'd say this. It's kind of felt like it's been a long wait since the game was announced, and we've been getting our teaser trailers here and there, and we've been getting the dev notes and their YouTube videos that they've been releasing over the past few months. Hey Spitfire, how's it going? Yes, I am playing through PC. Unfortunately, it's not available yet on console, but yeah, I'm here bringing it to you on PC because one, that's the only way you can play it, and two, I am not going to be playing it on console unless I can get a free version on console. Might do it in the future. But yeah. Leo, wait a second. Is that a new Leo or is that Leo from way back when that I haven't seen on a live stream in a while because he's been so busy with work? Spitfire can't play it till 2024. Hey, you know what? Good things are gonna come. So patience, yeah, good things come to those who wait. But yeah, it's a long time from now. If you think about it, yeah, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 6 months from now, and I think it's April. Um, but yeah, hopefully it comes sooner. Um, but again, honestly, I think a better put together project should be fine. Lance, I hope they can get all the optimization done so they can release this on console sooner than later. Just hope it doesn't keep getting pushed. Yeah, you know, um, maybe if a CVP will. I mean, that's the hope, right? Like I said yesterday, I'm not my last ever Cities Skylines 1 playthrough. I'm still gonna keep playing it. Just like I said, because I still have the console community that I don't want to leave behind. I don't want you guys to feel left, forgotten. Plus, I'm still paying for PS Plus and all that, so might as well. And we still have a lot of things that I want to do with Castleton that I haven't completed. So yeah, there's a lot more to come still with the old remastered game. But we are here. We are here. And just to put this aside, I did spend a little time messing with the settings earlier this afternoon. So I did play with a few of the graphics settings, overclocking on my PC side. Um, I think it's running okay. I haven't run into any weird issues. The only time that I noticed some weird stuff going on was with DLSS on, so I did that turn off that setting, and I'll kind of show you really quick what I have going so far. So 1440p, 120 hertz. I have depth of field mode disabled, and our quality settings, I've got dynamic resolution scale quality disabled. That's the DLSS or DRSS or whatever they want to call it. Anti-aliasing high, disabled, enabled, disabled, high, disabled. Um, if you all want to screenshot it real quick for later use, I'll go ahead and pause here for a moment. There you go. Then I'll scroll down, and it starts here at ambient occlusion quality, so that way you can go ahead and highlight all this or get a screenshot of all this. Now I am playing this with a 4070 graphics card, so Founders Edition video card, and an Intel i7-13700K processor. Let's see what else. 32 gigs of RAM, and I'm just using the NVIe memory sticks and NVMe. Yeah, NVMe memory sticks instead of SSD or any of that stuff. But yeah, I haven't run into any issues. Again, excuse me. I think I've got a cold that I'm kind of shaking, so if my voice sounds a little funny, I do apologize. But the only time I ran into an issue again was with DLSS on. I understand that a lot of people have been noticing issues once they start getting into the six figures for population. I never got that far, but I was still getting roughly 60 plus frames. Uh, but yeah, that's been my experience so far. It hasn't been negative. It's just been a lot of getting used to mouse and keyboard. Because I've been, having been playing on console, I've been playing with the controller for the last year and a half or so. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a learning curve. It's going to be a little clunky at first, but give me time and I will get better at it. I did try with controller as well, and it's even smoother. But I have to challenge myself to use mouse and key. I said I was going to do it when I was on console. I did it for one day and then I quit it immediately, but I'm going to run it. Anywho, now time for the game. Excuse me, sorry. So we got 10 maps here to start off with. So two extra maps that don't come with the base game are San Francisco and Tampere, or Tampere, whatever. I think it's Tampere. Um, and these are two maps that are part of the Ultimate Pack. So with the Ultimate Pack, you get the DLC for San Francisco. I think you also get, if my memory serves me correct, you get landmarks. Yeah. So San Francisco landmarks, and then Tampere map. So obviously I want to build San Francisco just because that's my hometown, but we'll probably do that in the future. Tampere looks like a really cool map too, um, but I kind of like how Windy Fjords looks with all these mountains, and I think we could do some really cool little townships in these kind of flatter areas, or at least that's kind of how it looks to me. Um, So we're going to choose this map, and we get a pretty good range for temperatures 21 to 65 Fahrenheit, which I believe is what, -4 to about 18 degrees Celsius. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and select this map. Um, City name. We'll leave this. We'll leave it as Chillum right now, and then we'll change it up in the future. Left-hand traffic, yeah, that's fine. Continue tutorials. I'm gonna leave the tutorials on, just because I'm still learning the mechanics of the game. So you thought about biting the bullet and just going PC, but after review, I need to upgrade the rig. So yeah, no, yeah. Buddy of mine has a 3080 Ti, and no wait, no, he has either 3060 Ti or a 3080 Ti, and he's downloaded the game and he's going to try it later, and I will report back. But from what I understand, people with last gen cards have not been able to run the high graphic settings. But again, I mean, there are still other little things that can be done to get you there. Anywho, let's go ahead and explore the map a little bit. We want to see the beauty of the area that we're working with, and we want to see what this game has to offer graphically. So let's go ahead and back up a little bit and just look at the rest of the map. So we've got our starting square here, and I believe we're going to have quite a bit of this space to work with. If we just go ahead and go into our menu here somewhere. Let's go ahead and pause that real quick. There we go. No, just kidding. Get an overhead view of info map. Haha. All right, we've got. Nope, nope, nope. See, I only did this when I had citizen wealth. Okay. Um, when I had a whole bunch of buildings already in place. Yeah, I think I need to build something first. So that way I have access to the rest of the squares. Why don't we just do that, and then we'll explore the map once we get going. Alright. There you go. But quickly, we could just kind of pan out here. And that's not the game dropping frames, it's just me getting caught on the mountains here. Alright. Alright. Cool. Let's grab our road. Got our highway that comes in here. Got... What is it? We've got a 4-lane road. Oh, perfect. So I don't have to add a 4-lane road. But let's do this. Let's put on our... There we go. So this was something I was really missing while building in console edition, was having the contour lines for the terrain. So we can see that this is going to be a really difficult land to build on, just because it's pretty mountainous. It's got a lot of hills and whatnot. But again, I think we could pretty much build some really cool stuff. So let's go ahead and grab one of these terrain heights, and then we'll kind of meter our way down there using the slope terrain tool. So I'm gonna grab this here, and with mouse and key, again, right click, and then just kind of drag up. One of the cool things about this map, or this new game, is that things are actually costing a little bit less. But it all quickly becomes very expensive as well. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about. During my first game playthrough, I was struggling with making a profit, just because all the services are so dang expensive that it's hard to afford some of this stuff. I believe it doesn't show available squares until your first milestone resource one. Yeah. Kind of figured that. Thank you. Make sure that's up. Alright. So we got that. Let's go ahead and continue this down. And typically we would have been worried about money and how much things were going to cost us, but luckily roads cost a lot less. I mean, this says 1,719 simoleons per mile. Just call them dollars per mile. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. So, real quick tip. Learned this while I was trying to build roads earlier, and I'm pretty sure one of the other streamers has talked about it and pretty frequently as well. You'll notice that the road wants to snap to different sides. So if I start building there, you see how it kind of lopsides the road off to one side of that, and then it'll do it off to the left here. You can turn that on or off by using this snap feature here. It's called snap to zoning cell length, and then it'll pretty much center right in the middle of that intersection a little bit better without it getting a little crazy. Now, using our curved road tool, kind of like how we would in CS1, we're going to bring this right down here, just like that. Alright. Cool. So we're going to bring this through here. Let's go ahead and grab that center point there. We're just going to drag that all the way back like that. Now, let's go ahead and start our grid. So another cool function that came out in the new game is the grid builder, the automatic grid builder. And you'll see that we can choose a length here and start building grid out like that. Now it's going to predefine these lengths based off of the size road that you drag. So you can see here we're going roughly about 210 yards out and then dragging it up, and you can see it's kind of overlapping the different widths of the blocks there. So kind of sucks that it overlaps like that. I haven't found a way to fix that yet, but I can tell you I definitely will in the future. But for now, let's go ahead and just get a regular old thing going here. And you know what, we're going to get rid of this roundabout. We can. Alright, we'll just demolish it. There we go. Oh, what? Alright. Yeah, not the end of the world. Alright. So let's take a look at this length here. We've got 245 yards. So let's continue that. 245 yards up. And we've got 122 up. 245. 22. So now it's really important that you pay attention to all those little values that you're getting in those black boxes. So you can see we've got the length from point to point, we've got the incline or decline, and then the angles of approach. So we've got the inner and the outer angle for either this bottom road or this top road here. So if we go out from center to left, you'll see that that increases and that causes that bottom one to decrease. So you'll want to pay attention to that to make sure that you're creating as straight a grid as possible. Otherwise, you're going to have some weird grid lengths, and it's just going to break up your zoning. So pay attention to that. Make your life a little easier. Alright, so we got our first area up there. Let's go ahead and build our second area down here. And we'll start right about here. And we'll do roughly about the same height and length as we did on the other side. And seeing as this is all angled, I'm just gonna We're gonna follow this curve here. So let's turn zoning length off. Find a point. There we go. And we're gonna go 122. Go 122 here. Actually, let's turn that back on. Grab our curved road tool. There we go. 22. There we go. Let's grab our curved road tool again. Find that meeting point right there. Boom. Alright. Straight road tool right here. Grab the end of that road. 122, 121 yards will do. That's fine. Ah, see what I'm talking about? Right there. That's what I was referring to earlier. No worries. We could easily fix that just by using our curved road tool. Find that point where the roads intersect. And we're all gravy there. Alright. So now we're going to continue all this down here. 122 yards. Find the center point.
You're back with second
122 yards. There we go. 122 yards from here. We're making sure we're hitting that 90-degree angle. Fantastic. By the way, are you all hearing the music at all? I want to say you are. 90, 180. There you go. Oh, that didn't quite work out. Let's try from this side. There you go. That worked out a lot better. Okay. Fantastic. And then this one should be a lot easier because that was straight down. Degrees, 122. All right. And grab that point there. And we'll just curve that up like that. Oops, keep hitting the wrong button there. All right, so we got two small grids. Nothing too crazy there. Let's go ahead and build a little bit more. I think actually now that we've got the grid started, kind of build it out. Let's try this. Let's see how this works out. Not quite. That's fine. We could at least do this one. Let's rotate this around. It's a little larger, but I don't think anyone can tell. So we're going to do 123 yards out. And it's going to drive me nuts. It's all going to be different now. Alright, we got our angle there. There we go. Alright. Bear with me here. It's a little clunky with the keyboard. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Anyway, sorry I can't stay long. Sorry, Spitfire. Missed your message. Thanks for stopping by, though. I forgot, how long was this? 200. Wait, 168. Alright, so we'll do 168. Let's do that. Or 166, I guess. Okay, let's do 123 yards. Nope. Alright, it's gonna be a little funky, but that's fine. Said it has to be perfect, right? I sure didn't. Though we do need our 90-degree angles at the very least. 66 yards, there we go. 90 degrees. Perfect. So we got that going for us. Heck, you know, we could probably do like a city center there. That works. Alright, cool. Well, we've got that going for us. Let's go ahead and get some power coming through here. So the cool thing is with the new game that you kind of like, I don't know if you've ever played SimCity, I think it was SimCity 4, that incorporated the ability, actually even SimCity 3000 or 2000, used to be able to import utilities like power and water from your neighbors. And that's something that has now been incorporated into this game, which is, I think, is fantastic. So, let me just build one more grid on the left side here. It's funny, the UI kind of gets in the way here. 22 yards. From these connections with our neighbors. So that being said, all we need to do is build a transformer station in order to get this to import. Well, it gets a little weird trying to rotate building around to get it to work. As you can see, jeez. Just gotta right click to get that to rotate. Actually, we can even connect it directly to the road. I think we'll do that. Heck, why don't let's create a small road, just like a little service road. Build it off of this point here. That should give us enough space. Yep. Sure does. There we go. And grab our curve road tool. Just kind of bring this in right there. So, alright. Here we go. Let's fix this road length. There we go. So now we should have the power lines going down into the roads, and it's all throughout our city, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, water and sewage, same thing. That's all going to be interconnected with our roads, so we don't have to put separate pipes or any of that until we start building sewage outlets and all that other stuff. That said, let's go ahead and take a look where our water comes from and where it goes. So we can see we're downstream from all this. So we got water coming down here. It actually flows back in here. So we're not going to want to dump water in anywhere in here, because it's just going to flow right back into us. Now it gets a little tricky. I didn't realize this. We don't have a whole lot of options. Interesting. So what we might have to do is pump groundwater for now, and then dump water into this river and hope that it doesn't collect back in our little bay here. Because I have a pretty good feeling it's going to do that. But while we're in here in the info view, let's go ahead and take a look and see what our area looks like, which I don't think we have access to yet either. I think I just need to start building. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do all that first. Yeah, chat, thank you for the likes, by the way. Sorry, getting caught up now. Alright. So let's see. We've got our sewage outlet. Hate to do it just because the water's so clear. I wish I could put it there. I mean, do I have access down here? No. Look how clear this water is. We're just gonna be piping our doo-doo. Hey, Dylan, what's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Alright, we're gonna use the water tower. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive to maintain, but I'm okay with it. See how this works out. And probably not the best idea to put a water tower near cables. So we'll just plop it over here for now. Now we have water. Oh, shoot, that's gonna cost me money. There we go. Water going through our pipes that are under our roads that we no longer have to put in ourselves. We've got electricity as well. Everything's working out great. So let's go ahead and start zoning. Now we can select one of two different architecture types, and there are achievements today. Or there are achievements with the game where you have to build a certain amount of European style buildings and a certain amount of American style buildings. So we're going to start with the European buildings. We're going to start building up here. So let's get a few more roads in real quick. You're going to live vicariously through me. Nice. Right near my house is water tower with power transformers right next to it. I mean, yeah, it might just be a me thing. Yeah, it might actually be totally okay, and I'm just paranoid by putting water next to electricity. Oh, it's all screwed up. Alright, maybe we won't build up there. Here, let's just build that out here. Alright, so similar thing that would happen in CS1 as it will in CS2 is the way these buildings zone in. So as you can see, I've got the grid set up to be 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can do 6x6 zoning. But if you do it all at once, there's a possibility you could get different size buildings going in. So it's always kind of just best to do it road per road. As you can see, we're getting these 2x6 buildings, so we can leave. I want to try to keep all the zoning on these side streets rather than the main roads that are carrying people through. So we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, and we're going to leave room for those last two to zone in afterward. We're going to leave a little bit of space too, just for some commercial over on this side. So you like the cranes? I'm a little 50-50 on the cranes. I think it's a little silly to have cranes building or constructing 1 to 2 story homes, where I think they should have utilized both mechanics, where you've got the cranes building the larger buildings, like anything that's like 5 stories and up, and anything below 5 stories really should have been uh, just regular scaffolding, kind of like in CS1. But that's just me. Give me a quick moment here. Like I said, I'm kind of battling getting over a cold. So give me one moment. All right, so that should have been muted. If it wasn't muted, I sincerely apologize. I was just blowing my nose super loud. But all right, cool. So we got things zoning in now. Let's go ahead and come over here. Change our angle of approach. Don't need that. Just zone across. There we go. We're going to do the same thing on this side as we did the other side. Hopefully we get the correct things zoning in. Just like that. Just see they already have 8 new regions coming. What? Really? Ah, oh, man. No, I did not. Crap. I'll have to look into that. I was not aware. Let's go ahead and follow the same principle. We're going to put all the zoning on this main road here. At least try to. And this is where we'll put bulk of our commercial buildings. Japan, UK, Blighty will return. Wait, is Biffa getting Blighty on the wall back? Oh, snap. East Coast USA, West Coast USA, China, France, Eastern Europe, and Germany. Ooh. I think Japan, UK, and Germany will be really exciting to build on. Um, Japan and Germany, obviously, because of the topography, but UK as well. Um, that is one part of Europe I haven't been yet, and I would love to go. And I haven't been to a lot of Europe, but I really want to go to the UK. I want to check out UK, Scotland, Ireland, all that. Alright, so we've got our demand for our residential in, we've got our demand for our commercial in. We've got that right down here. As you can see, since we're just starting off, we only have the 3 low density demands. Well, low density commercial and industrial. Once we start leveling up, we'll have a few more things come into into play, such as medium density and high density housing, and then offices as well. So it's really important to note how the wind and water flow directions matter for this game, because we've got air pollution to worry about, groundwater pollution to worry about, and yeah, right now it looks like we should be okay to build industrial over on this side. And the good thing is that it's pretty close to our main thoroughfare here, our main highway. So we'll be able to kind of get away with getting some of the industrial back there. Um, One thing I kind of wish I had access to already was to see um, what sort of resources we have back there. But we won't have access to that until a little later. It's become Tiny Town. So let's see milestones here. Tiny Village will have access to the map tiles, just as Lance mentioned earlier. And then city stats we'll be able to see, and we'll have access to some of the other medium and higher density housing. And then it's not until we become a large village that we'll have access to services. So it'll be okay for now. Let's just continue zoning our residential and commercial for now. So we still have a pretty big residential demand, which is kind of nice. There we go. I just want to close that up. Takes up a lot of our viewing space. All right. Do, do, do. I didn't zone that all the way through. Whoops. That's fine. Be okay. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. That do its thing in the meantime. Love how clean the visuals are in this game. Very legible. Yeah, I did notice it was getting a little funky with the road markings. Um, but yeah, it's pretty good. Like we can really get in here. Let's get rid of the UI. I can really get in here and see a lot of the textures close up. Getting some funny artifacts on the bushes here. Not quite sure why. I wasn't seeing that earlier today. Um, yeah, these trees appear to be all kind of broken. I swear, wasn't doing that earlier. But if we look at it from afar, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty clean. Good from afar, far from good. But good enough, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy about how the lanes are a little bit more worn out looking. Hey, there we go. All right, so we're now a tiny village. We have access to see everything. So let's city stats. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Now, dang it. Now we can see the buildable area. It's huge, right? Look at that. That's where we're starting, just right here. We get to go all the way up here into these snow-capped mountains, left and right, and build all the way out here. We can build on these little islands. We can do little, island getaway retreats or something like that. We've also got all these little plots here. We could do some, like I said, some small townships in and out of here, and we can have it all interconnected using ferries, kind of like you would expect in remote areas like this. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Like I said in CS1 in one of my videos, is that we don't have to buy the tiles that are right next to our city. We can buy out here if we wanted to. We can buy out here. The only thing with that is that obviously you would have to set up your city services again, so water, electricity, and sewage. Um, but still, I like that you can. But yep. Ah, someone died already. What? Do I even have a cemetery? Oh, I do. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and plop our cemetery down. Since we already have someone that died. Go ahead and this bit right here. This plot of land right there. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna have to do some serious terraforming here. That looks janky. Not about to delete all that either. Alright, let's increase this brush strength all the way up. Whoa. Making a mess here. Whoa. Okay, let's turn brush strength down. There you go. Dude. Crap. Alright. Let's turn the brush strength down a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, and we'll select that. Alright, select that point there. Dang. Ah. Alright. I will live with knowing that I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. That's totally fine. We got our cemetery. That's all that matters, right? Alright. Cool. Citizens are happy. I'm happy. Got access to much bigger roads here. Don't worry about that too much. Probably should have picked a map that was a little easier to work, but you know what? What's the fun in that, right? Gotta have a little bit of a challenge. Alright, let's go ahead and zone some more commercial at least, so that way we have it when we need it. Then down here looks like we've got a need for medium density residential. So let's go ahead and select our European row house counterpart. So we've got kind of our city center thoroughfare here, which is Coleridge Street. Go ahead and build some of our residential down on this side. Kind of going downhill, downwind, upwind, downwind, one of those. So this was 122 yards. So 122 yards from here. And we'll grab, like I said, like we did before earlier, 90 degrees. There we go. Curved road tool. 90 degrees. There we go. It could be the landscaping guru. Give me way too much credit here. Pressure's on now. Pressure's on. Alright. There you go. Hey, I mean, that's true. I mean, you don't learn from things being handed to you, right? So why take the easy way out? Let's do the hard way. But I mean, that's a hell of a slope. 100, or what is that? 11 degrees. Okay, get out. It's a pretty steep, steep drop. So okay, we'll stop there. Let's go ahead and get our European row houses in. Let's get rid of that. Again, we want to build it on these side roads. Let's see how that's going to look. It's going to want to build off of Chestnut Street. But we'll see what the game decides to do. See if it plays ball or not. Alright, still having industrial demand, so let's go ahead and fill that demand, shall we? I do want to buy some land out here. I want to get as far into these mountains as possible. So that way, whoops. So that way I'm not damaging the air quality out here. So let's see, we've got no fertile land. There's a lot of fertile land here. Got a lot of wood there, some wood there. Hey, why don't we just buy, what's out here? There's a lot of fertile land there. There's the milestone 3. Ah, shucks. Ways away. Okay. Yeah, I can't see our resources yet. Which one of these is resources? Oh, it's this one. Ah, darn. I don't want to blindly buy land, though. Okay, we'll just continue building our grid here. I was trying to remember. I think it was 122. Yep, 122. we go. 22 yards. Make sure we're going 90 degrees. Beautiful. Have more of a top-down view here, just to make our lives a little easier. And let's see if we can get the grid to work this time. And here's what we can do. We go 245 yards, and then oh, crap. Try it again. 245 yards. There we go. 22. There we go. And we can keep that smaller grid length in there. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and do that. What's this distance here? 122 yards. There we go. Not the end of the world. Still works out. I just need to make this connection here. And there's one of two ways, or there's a number of ways we can do this. We can either do a 90-degree turn into that, or we can also use this complex curve option. We come from here. So what you do is you set your point there, set our point there, and boom. Here's our complex curve. Got a little windy road going through there. Kinda neat, huh? I think it is. It's got all these cars moving in. Ooh, that means we got some stuff filling in down here. Yeah, these European row houses look pretty sweet. Especially against that backdrop. Oh yeah, look how these trees are not. Oh, that is so weird. Textures are not filling in. Wasn't doing that earlier. Interesting. Take a look at these textures. It's non-existent. That's so weird. Yeah, textures are all gone. Here, did I mess with something? Let's see. I don't think I mess with anything. Uh, you see everything starting to fill in the back. Shadow quality high. Yeah, I mean everything's good on my PC. So strange. Not sure what's causing that. Hmm. I mean, let's try that. Polymetrics. I think it might just be that it's trying to process the rain and all that. That's strange though. Was not doing it. The game did not look like this earlier. I will say that. Not a lie. I am not trying to defend Colossal Order devs at all. It was looking a lot better earlier today. Could be the map. I don't know. Yeah. Anywho, we're in a negative $43,000 deficit. Don't have access to taxation or any of that yet, so that will come as we continue to move along here. Cool thing is everyone's starting to move in.
Well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
Let's
I
go ahead
expect
and
the residents would
do
be very
that.
upset if these services became unavailable. The
Not
quality
gonna
of life
zone
they
in
enjoy
there.
But so to me, where did that happen? A housing shortage is driving up prices everywhere.
Just cleaning this terrain up a little bit as best we can in there. There you go.
Welcome, Professor.
Looks a little better. Yeah, wow, that is not. Weather's a GPU suck? Okay, so it's probably the weather then. I don't think I could turn that off. Yeah. I mean, I could mess with this, but I don't really want to. This is probably going to change the rest of my settings. But it's cool. We'll work with it. It's not the end of the world. All right. So want to build our industrial over in this area. I don't know if rain is a volumetric effect. I really don't know, to be honest. Just go ahead and fill all this in. There we go. So that's going to be our little commercial sector here at the entrance. And we're going to have another commercial sector over here. We're going to try to make it a little bit more enticing for people to move down into this area. Put a little commercial there. We're going to leave this open here. So I got plans for that little area a little later. Oops. Close that. Get rid of that view. Dude, someone else died already? Ah. Alright, what else is this saying we have now? Oh yeah, we got our pathways. We got our trees. Look at that. And there are region-specific trees and bushes, FYI, if you didn't know that. Jo Joys of day one play. We've all been there at one time or another. Yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. I didn't notice that with the rain. See, look, now it's, whatever. I'm curious, though, what is my... I'm still at 59 frames right now. 59 FPS. GPU utilization is only at 77%, so it's not even sucking that much VRAM. VRAM's at, see, memory clock is 10,501, and I think it tops out at 12,000. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot more. I think it's just the rain. Kind of booty cheeks, but that's fine. Ooh, alright. Rain's going away. And we've got our textures back. Hey, there we go. Oh. Not quite yet. Still water on the cars. Oh man. It's really losing it here. If I do that. Yeah, I was not looking like this earlier. That's insane. Could be the map, honestly. Not gonna lose any more sleep over it. It's fine. Don't need textures to build build a city, right? Okay. So yeah, 419 people moved in. We're almost at our tier 2 progression. Let's go ahead and get more zoning in here. Let's get some North American buildings in. Let's go ahead and build them down here. Alright, and then we'll get our European row houses. Turn that view off. Yeah, darn. Wants to build that way. Why? Why? That sucks. Yeah, I think we're gonna do. Let's do. All right. I notice I don't have autosave on. So let's go ahead and autosave. Exit. Save the game. Chill him. Let's exit real quick. And let's just see if we can fix it by restarting Steam. So we're gonna shut Steam down, reopen Steam. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? How are things going in your neck of the woods? What's new? Again, hoping this isn't killing your first impressions of the game. You have to go to court tomorrow for a fine. Parking ticket? Speeding ticket? What'd you do? Break the law? Whoa. This is looking super jagged, but textures are back. Yeah, textures are all back. I guess that little restart kind of helped. But hey, and we're milestone 2. Look at that. 2 good things happened. I'm leaving the game. Wants to build off of that street, but I don't want to. So let's bulldoze that first. And rotate a little higher so that way we can see what we're doing. There you go. That's one way to do it. We're gonna fix this side too. Let's bulldoze all that. Cool. Alright, let's get our road back in here. What's going on with this house? Condemned. On the wrong zone or outside zoning grid. I will demolish it then. Right. Kind of worked out. Oh, we lost our textures again. Oh, we got him back. It's being a little weird. 170 and a 60? Oh, come on. That's barely speeding. Now, if you're doing 70 and 30, that'd be a different story, but holy crap, what happened to everything? Yeah, I'm still getting 60 frames right now. It's just not loading textures. It's loading textures over here, more or less. And that's kind of a bummer, but not gonna focus on that. What's going on? Not enough customers, high rent. Okay. So let's take a look at our second milestone. What do we get with that? So we now have access to mess with taxes, got our medium density housing, elementary school, high school, education. Awesome. Let's take a look at that. So we can unlock colleges. I mean, we don't even have an elementary school, so why don't we do that? We got 1.5 million in the bank. Let's see how we're doing. Negative 30K, that's fine. Got some educated folk. Let's go ahead and tax them a little higher. Is he making the moolah? Got stopped going 68 and a 60 by a state trooper. These zones are too small now. Alright, well, we can put our school right over here. There is our school, and that's going to be enough to cover this entire area, so that's fantastic. Right dead center. Zoom in. There is our school with all its textures, and the trees disappeared, and our road markings disappeared. Oh boy, it was not doing this earlier. Alright, let's see what I can close on my computer. Maybe if I close a few things, it'll help. Well, you know what? I also wasn't running a stream earlier, so I think that might be pulling some bandwidth. Let's clear some RAM. Yeah, didn't do anything. What else have we got? Close that. I don't know if closing Steam is going to stop the game. I think it will. So we'll leave Steam open. Guess I don't need Discord open. Dylan, thanks for all the emojis on Discord, by the way. Gotta keep that chat alive, you know? Hey, hitting 102 frames per second right now? That's what's up. 102 frames, but missing all texture packs. Yeah, I really don't have anything else going here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Okay. Not gonna judge, not gonna judge. Alright, let's get more of our grid going. So this was what, 145, I think? Refund. 122, and then this was 122. Oh, it's just 122 grid. Is that creating a bridge? That's weird. Overlapping items. Is that overlapping? Ugh. Okay, 122. Okay, this ain't working as well as I thought it would, so we'll just do individual thingy. 122 there, 122 here. 122 there. There we go. Got our grid in place. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. 22. 22. Let's grab our curve tool. We'll just curve down here, going 90 degrees. There you go. Oh, you know, we haven't unlocked anything. Okay, so let's take a look. From what I've seen, advanced roads are okay. So a lot of these development unlock points. Okay, let me retry that. Sorry. This whole texture thing has got me all thrown off. So as you level up into the different milestones, you get development points, and you also get the map tile points. So as your city grows, you want to grow your services, right? So that includes roads, your utilities, healthcare, education, etc., etc. So you get these points, and then you are allowed to build certain things as you get these points. So you get access to build these things. When we first start on the first milestone, you get 1 dev point. So we would have had access to the emergency battery station, which, as this says, station reduces the negative effects buildings suffer from when there's no electricity. So there's that. We've got the crematorium, which would have been until we hit a population of 7,500, or I think 10,000 even in cities in CS1. So now we get it within the first few hundred, which is kind of nice. And then get access to a college, which we don't need yet. Honestly, from what at least from my last build, I found the road services to be the most helpful, just because it allows you to start placing street lights, stop signs, and dedicated turn lanes, or no turn lanes. Roundabouts is also helpful too, but you also want to think about how you can start bringing money into the city as well, because as you saw earlier, I was at a 40,000, I think it was $43,000 deficit earlier. Now I'm at 40,000. So we also got to be cognizant of, like, all right, which one of these things, if any, help bring money in without us having to actually spend any money with maintaining these services.
Local
So one of those
public to conserve water and reduce the burden
is the parking areas. So as you see, cars need parking spaces, and areas of high activity can benefit from dedicated parking areas. Now you can actually charge for parking, and that is revenue that comes into the city. Um, I think the city also benefits from for-profit education. But again, college, it's going to be a huge money suck to maintain that building monthly and hourly. So I wouldn't start with that. We could do recycling center, but as you can see, we haven't really had any issues with garbage yet. And we are coming up on our third milestone, so I'll probably save that for that. And then crematorium, again, haven't had a whole lot of people die. We've got oh, we need a medical clinic. Um, we've got the cemetery, so I'm not too concerned with that. So parking areas, let's go ahead and unlock that. And now that we've got our commercial area out here, we can go ahead and place a parking lot. We can start charging people money coming to our city. And we will put parking on the side street. Now that we've placed that, if we click on it, you can see that we've got our parking fee here. So we can either not charge by turning this off, or we could charge $10 or more. So if we look right now, we're at a, let's see. Oh, I don't have access to these services yet. But, see, we're at 35K deficit. If we increase this to, let's just say 20. And again, we don't have any parked cars there yet. So as soon as that fills in, we'll be able to see if that makes a difference at all. Which I want to say it will. Alright, now I do want to bulldoze that. Have that build up on the correct side. There you go. Very nice. That's what I love to see. Oh, we don't have our clinic. Alright, so let's build our medical clinic. Good spot. It's going to be somewhere right down in here. Building it right there would be nice. Pretty good spot. Right in between the two major districts. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at it. Missing textures and all. That's really bad. Who are you? Yeah, polygons for wheels. Oh no, he's got circle wheels. Yeah, he's good. Patty Tucker, she's good. Alright. That person should have been picked up already. Yep, they were. Alright, perfect. So let's get back to putting our row houses in. And we'll leave a little bit of separation from that side. It's going to be the same thing here. Alright, let's go ahead and demolish this road again. That there. Speed this up. There it is. Okay. Now we can put our road back in. What? There we go. Speed this up. Oh man, this textures thing is killing me. Sweet. People are happy. People are moving in. And what is going on over here? There you go. Fix that. Fix that. Let's go ahead and fix this one as well. There we go. Let's make sure all these houses are coming in fully. I want to make sure we're using all the land as much as possible. There we go. Sweet. Trees are changing colors. Yes, they are. I mean, they're also changing shapes. Okay, this texture's come back. Oops. Wait, did I just level up again? I did. Hey, look at that. See, leveling up is a lot easier in CS2 than it was in CS1. However, again, the money factor is the issue. It's taxation services, what I wanted to look at. So here we can find our parking budget. I thought it was. It's under Parks and Rec. Not entirely sure. I thought it was there. But I guess it's not. Oh yeah, this is it. Alright, well. I guess not. Ooh! Got my cat's heat pad out. Now that nights are getting colder here, she's barely moved off of it for days. Kitty's cold. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Let's buy some land and let's build some industrial. Let's buy land while it's cheap, actually. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. So we have access to 12 squares. It's a hell of a lot of squares. So we'll buy these 3 first. And, you know, it's funny. I didn't even check, but we should have access to see natural resources. There we go. Alright. So we got farmland here that I'm building a city on top of. Fantastic. Okay. Well, and there goes that plan. Could build a small farm out here, and who's to say you can't have, you know, a farm that was there before, right? That's oil. Got more farmland around. Got a road here, right? Is that a road? Or is that a train? Jeez, it's so hard to see. Oh, those are tracks. But this is all road. So honestly, we could build a farm out here too. We do farm out. I don't know what we're gonna. Wait, is that the edge of the map? Yep, that's the edge of the map. Why do they even bother putting natural resources out there? That's so silly. Alright, Let's take a look again. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of farmland, and I'm building on top of it. Nice. That's the edge of the map right there. There's a little bit of farmland there. Damn, that's annoying. Okay. Well, like I said, who says we can't build farmland back here, right? So let's do it. Let's take a look at our info again. Okay. So yeah, just this backside. This is all gonna be farmland. Right? We can do it right down here. Let's do that. Back here like that. Then let's fix this hot mess here. Alright, we're doing zoning cell length. Turn that off. There we go. Let's fix that. 90 degrees. There we go. There we go. That's totally not where the road is.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a
Water shortage?
toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible.
Shower with a friend whenever possible. Hold on a second.
Updates to our power grid. The city will be
Tons of water.
rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city.
Tons of water. Actually, we're gonna see services. Let's go ahead and look at our water budget and let's lower that.
Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old. And on to our main
Yeah, dude, we can lower this even more.
as the area is attracting more
Services, water,
latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
ups down to
You can
60.
now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
Service fee, let's increase this to 110%. Healthcare, let's lower healthcare down to 80.
In today's news, the
Education.
recent birth rate figures have just come out.
That's right. If the birth rate continues,
Let's lower that down to 50%.
downsizing the city.
Yeah, because we barely have 1% of students actually going to school.
That's right, Jim. We'll be back after this.
This whole textures thing is killing me. Alright. Let's get more of these row houses in here. Even though we don't have the demand, we're still gonna put them in. So that way it's in there for when it actually is needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this in with more residential. And we'll put a small pocket of commercial right here. That's where I'm gonna need that. There you go. Gotta get this revenue up. City revenue up. So we're losing our butts. Maybe it's because of YouTube compression, but a lot of I don't think YouTube's compression would affect my actual gameplay, though. Like, it would affect it on the viewer side, but it shouldn't on my side. I think. I could be wrong. Alright. So we got that in there. Let's go ahead and get our industrial. Got our specialization. So we've got, oh dang, Grand Village. So need to be a Grand Village. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Well, let's keep building our grid. Let's try the grid tool again. See if it'll work this time. Let's see, 122. 244, right? Alright, the grid broke there. $244. Ah, something's going on here. We're just gonna do this manually. Dang it. Alright, 122. I think it might be the elevation, actually. Yeah, I think it's the terrain that's throwing things off. That looks better. Jeez, maybe it's supposed to be 123. It is. Ah, man. Okay. I thought it was 122 for some reason. Alright, so 23. Okay. New signature building available. Nice. Terrace of this house is perfect for parties. Pop star living here loves to throw. Alright, cool. We'll check that out in a bit. I forgot. Was it 123? 123 yards. See, that worked. Okay, grid is back. Grid's back. There you go. Not a yeah. Notice the thing on my end where each time the camera moves, things get slightly fuzzy, but if the camera is still for a couple of seconds, detail snaps back, the image gets slightly crisper. Huh. That could be a YouTube thing. That actually very well might be a YouTube thing. No, what I'm seeing on my side sounds like it's totally different than what you're experiencing as a viewer. Yeah, fun times. But we are now in fall. So we should see things changing colors a little bit more. What happened over here? Crime scene. Crime has been committed. Oh, I don't have a police station yet. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get police and fire going here. So yeah, police station. Good spot would be central area, right? Something right here. Alright, let's get this road connection here. Come on. Okay, I guess it would be 121 meters then, or yards. The heck? There we go. Alright, let's get our police station in here. There we go. And I think we can fit the fire station in here too. Yep. So we'll fit both emergency services buildings in side by side. There you go. Let's see how that looks. Interesting. Look at all those textures missing. Alright. There's got to be something here, right? Wait, it's changed to 1080. When did it do that? What the heck? Wait. That be. Alright, hold on a sec. 1920 by 1080. Wait, what? 1440 by. No. Nope, that's not it. Oh, crap. Here we go, 1920 by 1080. Got some of our textures back. Oh, no, we don't. Let's try 60 hertz, 1920 by 1080. Yeah, no, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see options. It's not gonna make a difference. Ambient occlusion. Try depth of field quality. Nope. I mean, everything else is high. Wonder how it looks on very low. It actually looks better on very low. What the heck? Isn't that funny? That's hilarious. Hold on a second. Texture quality settings. Set it back to high. Level of detail high. Okay.
This is Second Moon Radio Classical.
That kind of reset it.
Unlike most modern music
Look,
classes,
the
I
textures on the police on the
by
vehicles are
someone
back.
sitting in front of a sheet of
Even on the road. You can
using
even see the
only
street.
imagination as guides
Oh,
through a
that looks
silent
like it fixed it
masterpiece. Now here we sit listening at
for
full
the most
volume,
part.
and our
Okay.
souls are transported.
Just let it do its thing.
But let us
Not enough customers.
on
Okay.
to the next
Seems like
episode.
that's an issue.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for
Alright.
business.
Let's
Good for the community.
Thanks, Tim. We'll be back after this.
And
create.
on to our main feature story. The commercial district is
Whoops.
booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
We don't need those intersections. Ah, so we could do this. Alright. Disable that. Disable the crosswalks. There we go. And we can disable the left turn there. Perfect. There's no need for people to go in there. Alright, fantastic. So this is what I was talking about, the road services, which is part of the milestone unlocks. So in the development tools, advanced road services, go in here, allows you to toggle traffic lights, stoplights, and turns, or going straight, turning right. So let's say we didn't want to have anyone going straight through here. Oh wait. Yeah, you see how they can currently go straight or turn right. There I can make them to where they can only turn right or turn left across the street. Alright, let's give everyone their power back. There you go. Cool, so let's go back into this. Cell length, there we go. What does the terrain look like out here? Dang. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit more terraforming out here. So let's pick a height. Choose this height. And we'll terraform this area. Like that didn't really increase the brush size that much. There we go. I feel like this will be a good spot to put our industrial area. We'll kind of soften this terrain here a little bit. Here we go. That way people are none the wiser. And we'll slope terrain. We'll grab this height here. Decrease our brush size. And just drag from there. Here we go. There you go. We'll just drag right on through here. Right through the center. Grab our curve road tool from that point there. Boom. There you go. And that's going to be our industrial area back here. Does look better and more consistent. Okay, cool. That makes me a little happier. Alright, let's go ahead and get some roads in here now. Our industrial sector. And let's use a grid tool. Go 130 yards out. Let's go 200 yards out. Go 100 and... There we go. Okay, 100, 22, 200. Ah, jeez. Really? Alright. Grid tool isn't really working for me today. Or at least now. Probably because of all the terrain. But I'm just going to do this manually. I think it's just going to make everything a lot easier. So it's roughly about 200. I said, right? About 120 out. Oh no, it's going to be the same thing. Okay. Broken grid. That's fine. Whatever. It's just industry. I forgot the length. 120. Yep. Okay. 120. Go. Ah, that is super broken. About 204 on this side as well. Yep, that's broken. Crap. Let's try something. Worked on the other side. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Kind of works. It kind of works. Okay, that's a little better. Well, top tip, if it doesn't work at first, just go back and delete it and try again. There we go. You can see it's actually working now. Just how I wanted it to. Awesome. See, if there's a will, there's a way. And we here will find a way. There you go. That's a lot better. Alright, I will take that over what was happening earlier. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up. Now we can get our industrial demand. As you can see, it's gone. Got zero industrial demand now. Oh, crud. That needs a road, doesn't it? Okay. There we go. Should have all the services now. Alright, looks like our textures are back again. Again, I swear, everything seems to be working fine. I mean, our CPU temp is kind of high, but it's not throttling. Weird. Oh. See, you give them a little taste of industrial, and now they want a whole lot more. Alright, let's go ahead and shift our camera here. There we go. We just make all this industrial. It'll be fine there. And what else have we got? We got 3 development points. So, let's see what we can actually use. Oh, losing a lot of money now. Garbage management. Do we have anything yet? I don't think we do. Oh, we 100% do not. Oh, let's go ahead and do recycling center. Let's unlock that development point. Because I'm not trying to build a landfill. So we'll just put a recycling center out here. And we'll build a small service road off of that main collector road. And we'll see if it lets us place it on that. Or if I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to... Alright, let's get our recycling plant now. Hey, there we go. Milestone 4. Nice. Okay. I have to continue this service road a little further. There we go. What the... Let's try this again. Service road. There you go. Oh. Needs a service road on this side too? Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go into our road services. Not going to need a crosswalk here. Just get rid of that. There we go. Look at us being green-ish. Alright, let's get our regular roads in here now. 204. There you go.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age.
There you go.
Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imagination as guides through a silent audio masterpiece. Now here we sit listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us not tarry.
Let's fix that.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
There we
You
go.
can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
I think I should try to change the radio station. I've been listening to this for a minute.
The commercial district is booming as the
Alright, let's take a look at,
attracting more
let's see what
high-end
else we
stores,
can hear.
bringing
Yeah. There we go. Let's get our 4-lane road back in here. There you go. Very nice. Let's get this road connected. Boom. Alright, let's get our stuff terraformed here. There we go. That's looking a lot better now. Music's a little quiet. Okay, let me see. Fix that. Is that a little better? Honestly, I could talk a little bit less if you guys want to hear the music more. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Also down to just do like a detailing session one of these days where all I do is just build and you guys just watch and I just interact with chat. It's been a minute since we've done one of those. Those are kind of fun because I just listen to your guys' feedback. Alright, let's go ahead and hide everything. Let's see how we're looking. Seeing textures and all. Too bad. You can see the colors have definitely changed around here because it's fall time. But got our little township going, little city. It's looking all right. A little different than what we would have built on CS1. Let's check this distance real quick. 123. Sucks I have to do this manually. But gotta do what we gotta do. I want it to be right. Gotta do it. And I'll just make these connections here. This. Oh, I don't know about doing that turn on a blind corner. It's kind of hard to see, so we won't do that. Cause accidents. It's not what we're trying to do. So no, that actually does matter in this game. Believe it or not. So it's funny, I heard this song earlier when I was playing, and it reminds me of a song that was in Devil Wears Prada. I know, I'm super gay, I know, but it did, I swear. Broke the grid a little bit there, that's fine. Slightly broken grid, but that's fine. It's fine. Nobody can tell. Nobody can tell. Oh, we didn't. We never built our farm at. Oh, wait, we didn't have our farm. Yeah, now we can. So we'll do grain farming because that's all we could do at the moment. Let's go ahead and build that. Build that here. So you can see we've got our building area with our node here. That's how we can set. Ooh, that's how we can set our farmland area. So honestly, if we want, we could take charge of this entire space. And complete the area, and boom! Our farmland on this steepled incline. I mean, is that even realistic? I don't think it is. Let's pick a height, shall we? Oop, there we go. I don't know how people play this on mouse and key. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said, I don't know how the hell you play this on controller. But I will tell you this, it is much easier on controller. Alright, that looks a little better. Aside from that little edge there. Go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. dang it. There you go. Alright, perfect. Not gonna mess with it anymore. 99% efficiency. What? What? 100%. There we go. Now let's see what's 126,000. Were we just at negative 40? Let's see. What season month did the map start at? It started January 2023. So time is also moving a lot slower in this game. A lot slower. So like at full speed, the minutes move like half seconds. Like the mouse part of PC, but my left hand messes up the keyboard part of the PC a lot. Yeah, it's kind of what's happening to me tonight. But oh, speaking of keyboards, I've actually got a new keyboard coming in. I'm super excited about that. Isn't this at 110? Yeah, so I ordered a Newfie keyboard. Newfie? So it's a mechanical keyboard. I was gonna hold off. Although I didn't say what kind of Newfie keyboard I got. So I will share that with the Discord group once it arrives. If you're not in the Discord and you're curious about which keyboard I got, you just have to join Discord. Now we get all the insider information. And there's hell of cars parked on the street. Let's change some of this up, shall we? So let's go ahead and use some of these other road services. We can start putting grass on the side of the road. So here, you can see I can put the grass on the left side or the right side. We're going to put it on both sides. All the way through. See, we got grass down. You plant trees on top of that grass. Both sides. So we don't have to worry about planting or building certain types of streets because we can just add it now after the fact. Same thing here. Add that. Just to kind of make this neighborhood look a little nicer. But you know what? We'll remove that. We'll allow parking on these streets, but not on the streets with the residences. How's that sound? Alright, perfect. So let's go ahead and get some more residential in here. Make sure we got our Euro buildings. Yep, we do. So we got a demand for that. But it looks like it's going to want me to build over here. So let's get rid of that street real quick. And we'll go back and we'll rebuild that road. Only way around it. Same thing here. Ah, man. Okay. Not the end of the world. It's just tedious. Just tedious. There we go. I wonder if these trees just aren't zoning in because it's so cold. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's... Oh, nice. See how the texture's coming in? Dude, I don't get it. Alright, so we are starting to make a little bit more money now. Still not making a whole lot. So good money there. Looks like we can start getting some higher density residential buildings in. So let's check these out. We've got the EU medium density housing. We got some of that right in here. Let's see how that looks. So gonna want the entire. What's that? Oh, wants high density. JK. It's only got low rent housing. I guess we can put low rent housing. Let's see what that looks like. We'll do by 4. That's already filled the demand. That was quick. Hey, that's snow. It's snowing. Dang. See how everything just got all snowed in? Crazy. It'd be even crazier as if we actually had textures. If we had textures loading in, that'd be awesome. How's that? Let's get a screen cap of that. We'll edit that later. See that again. There you go. I think we should get the mountains in the back, huh? Let's rotate this again. There we go. There we go. Looking pretty good. Where's my cursor? There it is. The cursor just disappeared in the snow. See, that building's a little too tall for this area. Dang. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Alright, we'll put these buildings over on this side instead. Great town. Okay, where we at? Let's see. So we got development tools, healthcare. I think we should probably get a crematorium soon. Oh, we still got to build a this welfare office. Let's do that. Start building bus stations now, so I think we'll do that. I don't think fires are an issue in this city right now. Not too worried about that. Still have 4 dev points left. Oh, roundabouts. Let's do that. Woof. $120K loss. Awesome. Alright, let's get our welfare office in here. This building is huge. I don't want the welfare office to go front center. Let's see. Where can we fit the welfare office? Honestly, I think this is a good spot for it back here. Let's rebuild this area back here a little bit. Let's do a little bit of terraforming. So let's flatten this land out. Then bulldoze this. There we go. Hey! Thanks for the sub. Ah, the noti isn't popping up though. The alert window's supposed to pop up and it's not. But Jayun, thank you for subscribing. Jayun Dulemont. Welcome to the community. Alright. Oh, now I really gotta, now the pressure's on. I gotta do a good job. What? Since when was that not 90 degrees on both sides? $90. 91. What? Oh man, what is up with these angles? Alright. Not gonna lose sleep over it. It's fine. Figure it out. Let's go ahead and do terraforming. Oh, perfect. Everything's relatively flat over here. Except that. What happened there? Alright, welfare office. Let's get to it. Alright, that's about centered-ish, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll call that centered. And these textures are killing me. Wait, why does it say fall, but it's May? What? What is going on here? Thought I made the welfare office super far away. But you know, you're lucky you decided to buy yourself a nice PC to game on this year, since the game is delayed on consoles and running horrible on weaker PCs, according to some. Yeah, you know, I did splurge a little bit. I'm starting to feel my purchase was worth it. But then I'm like, if I had, saved an extra $800, I could have gotten a 4090. But I mean, I didn't really think I needed a 4090. But after now playing some new games, I'm like, crap. Am I going to be outdated? Is my system going to be outdated in the next few years? That would suck. That would really, really, really suck. Alright, so we're just getting some dog parks in here. Just to make people happy. Is man, who doesn't love dogs? Obviously non-dog people. But small playground, campfire site? What? Alright, we'll do another dog park. There we go. How much is this all costing us? An extra 20,000? Oof. Running out of water. Oh. So we've got access to our district tools now. Let's go ahead and create districts, because we haven't done that yet. So we're gonna start one off right down here. And this will continue through there. Come down through here. Up and around this way. And connect there. So this is now called Vermont Square, which it doesn't need to be called that. However, I do want to get some policies going. Which it looks like policies will not be in effect until we reach our next milestone, I believe, which is our 5th milestone. Oh wait, we do have policies unlocked. Let's take a look. Hey, the snow's melting. Oh, let's watch this. Alright, I just had to record a little bit of that. Yeah. Do we have our textures back? Yeah, we kind of do. We kind of have our textures back. And we're missing some of the brick on the side of that building, but yeah, we've got our textures back. Hey! Winter can go suck itself. We got our textures back. Nice. Right. Hey, look, now we have demand for office zones, so that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and start zoning in some offices over here. We'll put them off of this main road here. And then it's supposed to become our business and government district right over here. That'll get outdated. Console sent the benchmark, and those aren't going to change for many more years yet. Well, the PS5 Pro is supposedly coming out next year, right? That's supposed to have some increased performance. I'm assuming. Not sure what the specs are yet because it hasn't. I don't think it's been announced. Um, yeah. All right. Turn that off. It's giving me a headache. All right, and then let's get our streets in here again. Yeah, you know, this new road tool is pretty finicky. I'm not a huge fan of it. Um, there's no reason why that didn't go in at 90 degrees. Or why it shouldn't have gone in at 90 degrees. Yeah, now it's just all jacked up all the way through. But, okay. Again, not gonna lose sleep over it. It's fine. What else? What else have we got? So we need more low density residential, and we can fill this all in out here. Just like that. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's true. They won't get exclusive titles, but and they'll perform better. Kind of like how like the remastered version of I don't know, let's say The Last of Us remastered looked worlds better on PS5 Pro versus regular PS4 Pro versus PS4. And then again looked even better on PS5 versus PS4 Pro. But I know, tomato. But let's see. So we're low on water. Let's take a look at our services again. Let's up our water to let's just do 80. And that, yep, that's fine now. Got a big demand for industrial, so let's go ahead and pull this guy in. Some say incredibly stinky. Oh, loud. Here, let's go ahead and like their comments. So you should look after the health better. Yeah, I agree. Apologize for disturbance in power. It's annoying traveling outside for school. What are you talking about, Jodine? Not enough customers. How do we fix that? Oh, you know, we can also do buses, but let's see. Still not making any money. Elementary school. Alright, let's get a high school in here now. Where can we put you? Oh, we can put the high school over here. Yeah, it's far enough from the industrial area. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's put the high school over here. Yeah, it's gonna be as good a spot as any. That's sick. High school right here. And granted, with all the messed up textures. Look at that water reflection. Where's that? Ah. There he goes. Kind of sucks about the tree textures, though. Kind of sucks about all the textures, actually. Also, at a weird time where majority of game studios can no longer keep up with the demands of new technology. Yeah. Also can't keep up with not releasing a game with tons of bugs. I'm not even just talking about City Skylines. I feel like every game developer is just releasing whatever just to get it out, just to make money off of it. I mean, look at Call of Duty. Look at what happened with the Pokemon games too. This is a buggy mess. But problem is we still buy it, so game developers are like, alright, well, people are still buying it, so we'll just keep doing it. So, I mean, I guess to a certain extent, don't think we should complain so much. But honestly, like City Skylines, I don't know why people were saying it's not playable. It's still playable. And at least with my specs, it's playable at the moment. I'm still getting, what is that, 58 frames per second? 58 FPS? So yeah, it's dropping a little bit, but I mean, it's also dropping a little bit. Or at least my textures are dropping quite a bit. So, yeah. But hey, that's the second time during a stream this week that we got a new sub. That's exciting, right? Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you all for the likes. I know we've been kind of struggling through it tonight. But I do appreciate the continued support. So thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the show too. Oh, we're not in a district over here. Okay, let's create a district for this side because we did it for that one. I think the industrial area should be its own district. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, Cedar Square, Vermont Square. Yeah, we don't have access to these yet. We gotta hit Tiny Town first. Almost there. Pretty close. We got our roundabouts. Roundabouts. We fit a roundabout. Let's see. Let's take a look at our traffic because that's going to help us figure out where we should put a roundabout. I can put one right over here. Oh, let's put one here at the farm. There we go. Yeah, look at that cute little roundabout. That cute little thing. Look at that. It's all texture broken and all that. It's so cute. Alright. Yeah, we don't need one there. Oh, surprisingly, not a lot of places where I would put a roundabout. Nice. Right. Speed this up. Let's get to that 5th milestone. So cool, you can just place a roundabout. I know, right? So there's the small ones. And here, why don't I do this? So you can see how the game mechanic works. So we'll just do that there, right? So we've got our roundabout tool. We could do a little teeny tiny one like that. Do a slightly larger one, which is the medium one. Large roundabout. And we got the Wumbo, a very large roundabout with the texture issues. But it also works for like street sizes too. Let's say we want to do some crazy like change all that. We can. All that. And then the bulldoze tool is also kind of a cool one, so you can just drag it. It'll delete all that, so you don't have to individually delete all the other each individual thing. That's what I'm trying to say. That commercial, yeah. Alright, so let's plop some commercial here. Some more residential back there. Alright, we're almost there. Just 300 XP away, or 297 XP away. Yeah, paying to be late stage beta tester. The ones that bug me the most are early access drops at full price. I know. Call of Duty. Excuse me. Let's not forget the early access for PlayStation users. All you gotta do is pay $99.99 and you get 1 week early access. I've actually given up on Call of Duty. I haven't played it in 2 weeks. Granted, I was also gone for a week, but yeah, they've got the what's it called? They've got the Halloween event going on right now. Not even interested. So yeah, zombies is cool, but I don't know. I'm kind of over it. Is that high density? Yeah. Okay. So we need to get high density back in here. Let's try a 4x4 square. Now let's use paths. We haven't built a path yet, have we? There you go. Hey, you like that one? Ah, man, I'm trying to think of what other full price. I mean, there's a lot of full price early access games. I mean, this is kind of, well, this wasn't even early access, but okay, progression panel close. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, mixed housing. So we've this is gonna allow us to build uh high-rise buildings that have commercial on the bottom floor. So think New York bodegas with apartments on the top. Um, and veggie farming, communications. Ooh, we've got our perfect. All right, so let's take a look at our funds. We're at a negative 140k. So how can we bring money in? Well, if you remember earlier, I was talking about policies that make the city money. So let's take a look at that. Let's start with Vermont Square. So we've got a new set of policies that are available in City Skylines 2 that were not part of CS1. So we've got roadside parking fees. So think of it like feeding a meter, right? That's going to make us money. But let's go ahead and take a look and see services, roads. So we're making 0 revenue, and our maintenance cost is $34.49. So let's see what sort of damage we can do. And we'll leave it at $10. Recycling, we'll encourage recycling. And then energy consumption awareness. Consumption is reduced by 5%. And if you remember in CS1, this actually cost us money. I think it was like 5 cents or 10 cents per house. Not sure if that's the case anymore, but we'll see. I'm kind of worried about all these commercial areas that are saying that they don't have enough customers, because that's all of my commercial buildings that are saying that. Let's take a look at the funds. Ooh, we dropped a lot. Was that negative 140,000? Oh, negative 130,000. It was just 120. It's negative 120. But we're making roughly 20,000 in revenue, so that's helping a lot. Okay, so let's head out here, and we never gave our industrial area district, so why don't we do that? Let's go out here. There you go. Palmer Springs. Need some ideas for names here. We'll increase this here. So we're making 20 grand. Roughly. 12,000. 7,000. What? Profits dropping? That's not good. Oh, we could increase the parking fees. Ooh, look at all this. Yeah. Full house. Increase parking by $3. What's that? That's an office building. Nice little commercial building. Elementary school, 245 students. High school, 28. Nice. We're not going to set the district specialization for the schools because our towns are too small for that. If we do that, we're going to be screwed. So let's avoid screwing ourselves over. Oh, whoops. Wrong type of house. Let's use the fill tool. There we go. Oh, that was EU. I'm still doing EU houses. Whoops. Didn't realize that. There we go. I want to fill all the space. No, it's not filling. That's fine. Outside quality buggy problem is common both among large and small studios, generally across most of the industry. I'm trying to think of one game that I played that wasn't a hot buggy mess. Starfield. No, I'm just kidding. To be honest though, I didn't have any issues with Starfield my first few hours of playing the game. It wasn't until I think right before they released the update that I started getting a lot more resources for my character and started shipbuilding that it started acting a little wonky. But that was like maybe at least 10 hours into gameplay that it started acting a little weird. So that's not bad. I think it was like 10 or 20 hours. I think it was 20 hours in. Wished mixed zoning was available from the start. Make a bit more sense. Yeah, it would have. Especially in areas like this. It's like, why don't we just do this? Wait, what's this? Oh, not what we're looking for. Alright, signature buildings have positive effects. I gotta read these. Many signature buildings have a positive effect in the area around it. These effects and more information about each building are shown when you hover over the building. Placed in any zone of the map and corresponding themes. Why don't we take a look? I know we had pop musician, so +2 while being within 547 yards. Wow. Rock musician versus a pop musician? Alright, we gotta start building some US style homes now. Alright, so we'll do the mixed housing here. And let's place... a lot of traffic there. Let's place the American style homes on this side. Let's see how it looks. Comparison across the street. Let's see if it has more textures. Fallout 76 and 2077 come to mind for great launches. Oh, absolutely. Fallout 76 was the best game day one. A game I play called Rain World got an expansion this year that still crashes every time I try to launch it in the last 2 months. Ooh, that's not great. What's that game about? Never heard of it. Very minor nitpick, but I feel the shadows look weird at night. They should be a lot more diffused. So I think that's weather changes. I haven't really had. I turned off the night and day uh, thingy. Might be why it's broken. Not frame rate balance, simulation speed. Yeah, no, I don't want. There you go. There's nighttime. It's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and pause it real quick. Ah, there's the moon. It's the stars. See the galaxy. Yeah, textures are still all kind of screwed up. I have a feeling my... No, it's not even my graphics card. Actually, I'm starting to think it might be. The hell? What's that siren coming from? Or the police lights coming from? Side? It's so weird. I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. Just as strange as not having customers. But let's do this. Let's take a look at our money. 150K. What the hell? Are people not just not parking on the street now? Dude, really? Nobody wants to park on the street now. It is also 2 a.m. 3 a.m. Rainworld's an adventure platformer. You play as a cute little slug cat creature trying to survive in a future post-apocalyptic world that has been ruined by climate change. There's creatures that try to hunt you, and the rain will kill you if you don't get to shelter in time. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like a mixture of Stray and Death Stranding. Right? I'm gonna be curious. Let's see. Let's look it up. Rain World. Oh, here you go. This is the game. They just eat a bat? That look kind of cool. This actually looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I would pay $25 for it. kind of a bit much. And there's a deluxe edition for $54. What? Ah, it looks cool. I'll oh, it came out in 2017. Yeah, it's listed as difficult, so I mean, it does look kind of hard. It's funny, the games that you would think look easy are not. I thought Stray was going to be an easier game. Not that it was entirely difficult, but it did require a little bit of extra thinking for the. 'Cause there were quite a few puzzles that you had to solve. All right, let's see. We don't need the post office yet. Telecom. No, we're fine. We don't need that yet. Do need to do something about these businesses though. So I think putting a bus depot, getting some buses to bus people in and out of here is going to help out. So I'm hoping I'm correct. It didn't just waste money. So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like. Alright, so we got the bus depot down. Let's go ahead and get bus stops installed. Turn that off so we can actually see what we're doing. And then what we'll do is we'll have a bus that services Vermont Square and connects up over here, over in Cedar Square, and then a bus that services Cedar Square. And the two can meet up with each other and intermingle somehow in some form or another. I don't really want to have this on the main road, so let's have. Alright, let's start up here at the welfare office. Bus stop there. Bus stop right outside here. That's a hospital, right? There. Right outside the school. We got a lot of people living down here. Do that. Then we'll just mirror it on the opposite side. There we go. Mirror that there. Cool. Now let's get our bus lines. So we'll start a bus line over here. Gonna drag it across there. You want to make sure that you're placing it on the bus stop, otherwise it's not. You just wasted time plopping bus stops down where it's not gonna actually stop. Sweet. Now, before we let the buses go out, let's go ahead and go back to our bus depot. We're going to look at the bus lines that are going in and out of there. So we got our one. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got our colossal order bus. So if you did the puzzle in City Skylines 1 with the plaza, the Colossal Order Plaza. And if you missed it, you can go ahead and go back and watch the live stream. I think it was sometime in June, or maybe even sooner, earlier. But there's a few different things that you do that you need to do to unlock the code to get this special bus skin. So let's go ahead and back out of this. Let's wait for the bus to get out of there, and there it is. Hopefully the textures are... Alright, they're coming. They're building in. There you go. See, it takes the textures a minute to load in. There's gotta be something else going on. Hmm. Just deselect everything and reselect it. All right, let's do reflections quality medium. Motion blur off, shadow quality, terrain quality settings high. Let's do low. Back to that. Low. Back to high. Level of detail. Let's do very low. Put it back on high. Or it's, heck, even put it on medium. Animation quality, medium. Texture quality. Let's put it on very low. Whoa! Tell me you got a screenshot of that. Did you see that? Oh, dude. I don't know what I did, but made things look really screwy. Oh, we got our textures back. I don't know what the hell that was, but that was kind of funny. You see the water reflection textures all jacked up. Interesting. Alright, how many buses left the depot? Oh wait, I didn't even set the bus line on the opposite side. Duh. Alright, let's do that. So let's say, how are there already people on that bus? We got 2 passengers on there. Wow. I will watch this for a second. Some outlets recommend setting level of detail settings to low. Ah, you see that just dropped. Alright, let's try it. Put this back on high. I have a feeling it might be because I'm streaming and that it's taking up some of the bandwidth for my GPU. Could be a possibility. I really want to give the game the benefit of the doubt. There's no way it was working just fine earlier and it's acting all funky now. Could just have bottlenecking issues. That's interesting. You notice how the bus didn't stop there? I guess because there was nobody waiting at that stop, that it doesn't bother stopping. It's kind of cool. Let's see, it's gonna stop here. Ton of people waiting there. It actually shows them getting on and off. That's awesome. Did it say drivers should be a lot smarter now? Like the bus drivers or the GPU drivers? Ooh, it clipped into that car. I don't know. Alright, we got room for 80 people on this bus. Let's see how many more get on. Alright, like 8 people. Whoa! Dude, I almost had a bad crash. I do like the Colossal Order bus skin though, it's kind of neat. Alright, how many people are going to the welfare office? Let's see. Shame! 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 Just the one. Ah, she's just sitting on the bus stop. And it looks to have helped. Textures a little bit. So good call on that. Good call. Yeah, because the textures are looking a lot better. What do we do? We set it to low? I forgot. Yeah, we set level of detail to low. Okay. Nice. Hey, if that works. Good call. Thanks, Dylan. It still looks a little funky, but once it gets a second to render, it looks a lot better. Oh. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. Poorly educated. Oh man, we got a bunch of dumb people in our city. Those wacky buses. Those silly, silly buses. Oh, let's look at these American homes. They look like manufactured homes, don't they? Against the nicer EU homes. Janky. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I want to go this way. Yeah, let's fill that all in. I'm gonna bulldoze all these buildings that say they don't have enough buyers. Tired of seeing that. There we go. High rent? What? Squasher downer. Oh yeah. If I destroy more buildings, then I get more points. I unlock more thingies. We're just gonna zone this in. Row houses. There we go. How did this get all wacky? I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, I guess that works. More or less. See what happened in the zone. Okay, it's actually fine. Nice. Alright. Cool. It's not gonna do anything in mixed housing. Shoot. It sucks. Just want to move into my town? Aw. That's sweet. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to leave it for tonight. Because we've got a population of 2,100 people, 2,135. Biff Torres. That's you're gonna go ahead like that. It's almost like Biff's name. I like that. So yeah, we've hit our 5th milestone. So we are a tiny town now, en route to Boomtown. Knocked out a few achievements. A lot of these honestly were from earlier today. So. Each individual info panel. Oh, let's do that. We can unlock another one. Achievement, here we come. Outside connection points. Trading, electricity trade, water and sewage trade. Low attractiveness all the way around. Love it. Did we get it? Company profitability. Ah. Okay. Not a whole lot profit after running costs. Land value is low. It's not very high. Building level. He's always for sharing. Have a good night. Later, Lance. Thanks for stopping by. And I said I was going to leave it there, but I'm still kind of doing all this because I want to get that achievement. Replace availability. We have 0 jobs. Actually, we don't have a whole lot of jobs. Well-educated jobs available. There's 73 open positions. I think we're fine. Population view. Not a whole lot of seniors, a lot of adults. Age demographic, yeah. This is the older area, huh? At least that's how it looks. Air pollution, we already know that's where the air is going. There we go. Got achievement. Yeah. Oh, and this comes in super handy. Down here, this little shortcut. So it tells us that we have unreliable internet service, high water fees, poor education services, lack of entertainment, unreliable healthcare coverage. So there's a lot of things that we need to work on in the city. So perhaps next time we'll look into a little bit more on the city services side, just to make sure we're keeping our Sims happy. Because if they're miserable, we're miserable. No, if they're miserable, we're fine. We just got to figure it out. Anywho, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you for thank you so much for stopping by tonight. This live stream. If you're checking this out after it's already gone live, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know if you've figured out anything with the textures or graphics issues, or if you're even having those issues, or if you're running into something totally different. Leave a comment. Feel free to join the Discord too. You can find that link in the About section of the channel. And we got a nice little community going there. So feel free to join in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subbed. And I will catch you next time. Yep, Dylan, the rain does cause some weird glitches. You can see the buildings flashing right now. So anyway, that's going to do it for me. Hope y'all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.